light in the heart. And that is the example of the dog who lolls his tongue. Whatever you do, whether you drive him away or you give him anything, he's still like that. And as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, كَمَثَلِ الْحِمَارِ يَحْمِلُ أَسْفَارًا, like example of the donkey who carries his books on his back and the scrolls on his back. Yani the donkey is carrying knowledge. Can we doubt he's not? No, he is carrying scrolls and knowledge on his back. But he's like he's a donkey. He would not be able to benefit. So the knowledge by itself, my brothers, does not make you a scholar. Does not make you a alim. Does not even make you a student of knowledge. It is the light of the heart. It is the light inside the heart that meets the knowledge. That's why you can see the truth. And that's why you see so many people, he can sit down and give you 3 lectures and he brings knowledge and he brings knowledge. You say, what's this man? MashaAllah, he's a machine. Look how much he's talking. No paper, nothing in front of him. And he's giving out the knowledge. You think, MashaAllah, it's like a radio cassette. Indeed, he's the radio cassette. You know why? Because it's only on the tongue and there's nothing in the heart. You need that light. You need that light inside the heart. What is the use if I study for 15 years and get a PhD and I have no fear of Allah inside my heart? I have nothing inside my heart. Some of the companions, 1 verse were enough for them. 1 verse were enough. Khalas, I'm convinced. Imam al-Shafi'i, when he said about Surah Al-Asr, إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ, by the time, indeed, mankind in a great loss. إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ, except the one who believed and did righteous deeds, and they enjoin each other with the truth and enjoin each other with patience. He said, if Allah just revealed this, will be enough for all of mankind for guidance. That's it. We don't need other than this surah. Why? Because of the light inside the heart of Imam al-Shafi'i. He was able to see. He was able to see that 1 surah in the Quran, 3 verses, 4 verses are enough for guidance of mankind. We don't need all this. How many companions that were guided by hearing 1 verse? Because the light is there. But today, it becomes positions. Wallahi, I have some brothers who tell me that inside some Islamic universities, people who shave their beard, smoke cigarettes, they sell you. We are here not for the ilm, so we can get a certificate and get a job. Where is the light? So this person, of course, is going to learn something because he's going to be tested and graduate. But كَالْحِمَارِ يَحْمِلُ أَسْفَارًا, like a donkey carrying scrolls. And that's why Allah described them sunnah. Why they are deaf, dumb and blind. And listen to the words of Allah. What are the entrances for guidance? Ears, your eyes, and if your heart, if your eyes are sealed and your ears are sealed and your heart can think, there is no more guidance. And that's what it is, my brothers and sisters in Islam. Just very quickly, in the next 5 minutes, I want to show you the dalils of the Imam that this so-called alim he ignored. And listen to what Ibn Hajar rahimahullah said. He said, لم تزل عادة النساء قديما وحديثا يسترن وجوههن عن الأجانب. He said, the women continuously in the olden days, since the time of the Prophet ﷺ, and in nowadays, he said, they will cover their faces away from the strange men. And another alim bin Raslan, he said, اتفاق المسلمين, the Muslims have agreed على منع النساء أن يخرجن سافرات الوجوه, that it is agreed amongst the Muslims that a woman not allowed to travel while her face is showing. I told you there's a difference of opinion, but I'm just showing you to what extent the ulama have gone to say it has been introduced to Islam. What is tomorrow? The whole hijab is not from Islam. And if we don't stop now, and if we do not say the words now, and if we don't stand up for it now, tomorrow they will chase you even for your salat. For your salat. So my brothers and sisters in Islam, Ibn Abbas rahimahullah said, radiyallahu anhu, he said about the verses of hijab, which is in it, he said, أمر الله نساء المؤمنين, Allah ordered the women of the believers, إذا خرجنا من بيوتهن, when they leave their houses, في حاجة أن يغطين وجوههن, to cover their faces, من فوق رؤوسهن, from above their head, بالجلابيب ويبدين عينا واحدة, with the jilbab, and they would show only one eye. The ulama, they said, some ulama said 2 eyes you can show. That's the opinion of Ibn Abbas for the tafsir of the verse Surah Al-Ahzab 59. But there is no one from the ulama said it is being introduced to Islam. It is a habit the Arabs had. No one said this until in the last 15 to 20 years we're hearing this fatawi and words from so-called shuyukh and ulama that goes against the whole ummah and the consensus of the ummah. I forgot to mention this. After the woman, she got scared from his, of course, bodyguards, she removed the niqab. You know what he said to her? He said, "You're ugly anyway, why are you covering your face?" Wallahi, that's what he said. He said, "You're ugly anyway, why are you covering your face? You don't need to cover your face." So my brothers, the lesson that I want you to walk out of here with, not everything you hear you believe. You're going to stand up in front of Allah. You and you and you. Each one of you on his own. And wallahi, no one can defend you. I cannot stand. If you say, "Wallah, I listen to Abu Adnan," or "I listen to Shaykh al-Azhar," that the riba halal, or "I listen to this Shaykh," or to that Shaykh, that would not be an excuse for you in front of Allah. You have to do your homework. At least in the basic things of Islam. There are things that deep, which is you will never reach to the bottom of it unless you're a student of knowledge. But these things are apparent. Like the issue of riba, usually. Like the issue of hijab. Like the issue of shaking the hand of a woman. All these issues, the modern fatawi that is coming out to allow it, which is known basically from Islam. If there is doubt, then you research it. And you ask. Because to say, this alim said, because it suits your whims, would not be a good enough excuse in front of Allah. Would not be an excuse good enough in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Instead of wasting time watching cricket and footy and finals and that garbage, go research and read. Internet is in front of you. The shuyukh a phone call away from you. The people of knowledge. The Quran sitting on your shelf. It's been 3 weeks since Ramadan. Dust it off now and read and research and learn and see what Ibn Abbas said and Ibn Mas'ud said and other companions about the hijab and issues if you have doubt. But I'm sure you brothers don't have doubt. Another lesson I want you to work out from, don't be cheated with big titles today. Don't let that cheat you. Be smarter than that, bigger than that. Don't be cheated easily. Yani, one of the ex-muftis in Australia, what did he say? He said about the women who wear black garment and cover her face, he said, she looks like a ghost. She scares the children in the markets. Well, she doesn't scare my children. If it scares your children, that's your fault. Because you didn't teach your children Islam properly. She scares the children. Yani subhanallah. Mockery to the pinnacle. And having titles, don't let that worry you. Don't let it worry you. Because today, who gives the titles? 99% is the governments and corrupt bodies. They don't become scholars because other scholars said they are scholars. There's the ones who are giving the people titles that they do not deserve it. So let us not be cheated. And let us be firm on the Quran and Sunnah. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by His names and attributes to guide us and keep us on the straight path and not to mislead us. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdik nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu. Questions inshallah we take them, otherwise we seal the night.